start. Are you sitting on a chair to be relaxed? Or you're fine like this?
Can't hear.
Can you hear as well?
Can't hear.
Now we can. Alright. Can you tell us, Siert or Christian, Neda, where you are at this moment? What you're doing there? What location are you at? But first of all, how are you
We're
all?
actually doing quite fine. We are now in Cairo, the Egyptian capital. And can you hear us actually?
Yes.
We're in Cairo. We're in Cairo, Egypt.
So, if one of you wants to talk, if you want to take the floor, maybe you can come a little bit closer and talk loud. So you are in Cairo. You're at the Masterpiece office. I see from the logo behind you. Can you tell us what have you been doing today? What's your latest experience that you would like to share with us?
Today we all did separate things actually. We woke up and then we had breakfast together, and then I think the guys, well, they can tell what they did because we went separately actually. I was supposed to go to a national museum here in Cairo, but as I went there, I met another student of national Egyptian history, and he took me to this temple of Amun-Ra, where I got the chance to meditate a whole half an hour all by myself. There was no one there. It was in the desert. It was all desolate, and it was very nice. I just could sit there and meditate all by myself, and it was very cool. And then after that, we went to the Dutch embassy, and there I met Syria and Christian again. And then we came here by Masterpieces. So that's what my day looked like today. I don't know what they did.
Well, I see a question over here from Ellie. She says, I wonder where the hitchhikers are now. So we are in Cairo. And there's a big difference in how women in Lower Egypt and in Upper Egypt. I'm at the moment in Upper Egypt. Well, we are too. And we didn't visit Lower Egypt yet, but we will. So what I can tell is that we spoke a lot about this issue, especially at the Dutch embassy where we were today as well for some free coffee. And the women over there, they said that they sometimes got some remarks on their clothes or on the way of walking or in the taxi, in the cab. So it's also of course known that as well as Tahrir Square that there are some problems with harassment towards women. And I look at our lovely host over here that she's nodding as well. That is actually quite a big problem in nowadays Egypt.
Which I think is a very good topic on which Neda can explain a little. Because actually today she said like she was alone today for the first time in Egypt.
And it's gone.
And
No.
and today she was alone in Egypt and in Cairo, and she told us later like, hey, I was alone, and nobody actually was paying too much attention to me. So she thought like, you are generating the attraction, and now that because she went a little undercover by covering her head. And well, Neda, maybe you can tell us something about it because I'm sharing your story now.
Yeah, well, my experience, I also told, we talked about it also. Because we've been here now for 2 days, I think, and I felt very uncomfortable and here, to be honest. A lot of harassment on the street, verbally, but also like, even a policeman tried to kiss me, and he didn't ask me for permission, he asked the guys for permission. So that, to me, it was very, embarrassing actually, and he tried to grab me, and it was very uncomfortable. And well, I can see that we're walking also with these guys, it actually attracts more attention because they don't look Egyptian, so they look very foreign because they are, of course. But then everyone is looking like, what is that only girl doing with a group of guys? And well, we also talked about this. Maybe you can tell your experience, because she said it's like a daily a daily struggle to get out of your house as a woman and yeah, to get where you need to go.
Yeah, like actually, this is the something that we talked about when the hitchhikers visited the office about, especially that's part of my work. Also, I wrote a lot of articles, and I have been around a lot for the women's rights issues. So, statistically, around 90% of foreigners get harassed in Egypt, and the same percentages for Egyptian. And actually, it doesn't make a difference between uncovered or veiled or even fully covered, because the numbers shows that everybody get it on a daily basis. Social also, hey, she's back. Big social issue that's attracting lots of attention about it, and although there's a lot of political or public initiatives to stop it or to try to address the issue, still we feel that we need a whole national mind shift of everybody having a certain role and an active way to really change this perception and deal with the incidents in a more serious way. So, and what would could you, is it easy in one day a visit to Masterpiece office to in one day really understand what is going on for the hitchhikers? What did you do in this afternoon? Did you visit something that had to do with women's rights and to understand better? Yeah, like of course, Masterpiece is pretty much a complicated project with multi-layered initiatives that we do around the world. I did my best to introduce the hitchhikers to the concept of Masterpiece, and basically what we work on is bringing peace using people's talents, so everybody is involved in peace building initiatives using art and music and culture and their local community. And the main goal of Masterpiece, or the first apotheosis, is to have the Masterpiece concert near the pyramids in Egypt in 2014, and this is the first milestone. And going back to 2011, when we really first started, having 3 years of activities around the world. We have the central office here in Cairo, as you see us in the Masterpiece office, and this is a little bit of our creative logo. And we have another European office back in Utrecht in the Netherlands. But Masterpiece had grown globally, that we have more than 30 Masterpiece clubs around the world. We have many active clubs in Africa, such as Kenya, Uganda, South Africa. We have some in Asia, as Nepal, Philippines, and also in Europe, in the Netherlands and in France. The Masterpiece movement works on bringing projects for peace and understanding, and we have been talking a lot and in many debates how we will contribute to world peace and how we change the mind shifts of people. And yes, Masterpiece launched last year an International Peace Day. That's very correct, and I know that the movement also is getting many momentum in the Netherlands with the 5th of May celebrations and also the Peace Day celebrations. But that's happening all around the world as well. So.